Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off from Foxborough. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He had him blocked. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
They will go. It's McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. That'll be the 1st and more. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
18 79 Broncos.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Crazy.
May will throw to get us started here. Finds his man. It's Mario Douglas. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond. They'll
run it with Travion Henderson. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
What's that? Crazy, crazy.
This is Henderson on second down, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got first down here from the 36. May now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Back to the air. It's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here goes that. Five. That's crazy, crazy.
Here he goes, third and long. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here goes that. Crazy. Five.
Throwing again, it's May. He's got it to his running back. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, it just...
He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out.
60 Bobcat, 19 tight.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. He gets this down near the 30. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Motioning the tight end now.
70 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60.
2nd and 10. McCarthy hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds. It's like a yard or two short of the 25.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19.
Now they send their back in motion right. Back to the air, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's made in the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
It's a gain of 3, and they are just a yard shy. 4th down upcoming. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Get down here, you. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
He gets it on the design keeper. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, here's May. Inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a New England 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Henderson here from the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Hey, what's that?
Sticking with Henderson. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Crazy, crazy.
From the gun, it's May. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Crazy, 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 crazy. 5.
Here's May. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Vikings 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First and 10, it's McCarthy. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And it's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's complete to Hunter Henry. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Here we go, stop. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
To throw, here's May. Fits it through the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Time run here for May. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake made the touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here's Miles Price. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
60, Vice. Set up. Vice.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
Here we go, set.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Complete to Diggs out left. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Patriots 28. Vikings 14.
Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. On the return, here's Price. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Gordon Addison, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down, Minnesota.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third and 2, McCarthy. He's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within one score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So just inside the 2-minute warning, they have to get the onside kick back. Oh, the Vikings got to it first. They get it back. Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing a kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
49-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Looking to throw it. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 9 yards.
He'll look to throw it.
First down, Vikings.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's a gain of 21
You know, Kate, you'll
yards.
find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things breaking the right coverage.
And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, All I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Brought in close to the 8. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with a first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. May now. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Crazy, crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he is to throw. He's looking deep once again. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings, they're stopped on the return. So a turnover on the final play of regulation. And this game is not over yet. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. Got to block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. First throw of overtime. Big strike here to Williams. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Corey Dallas on for the extra point. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Now Borregales on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. Down the left sideline he goes. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Minnesota spends its second time out here, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Now after the timeout to talk things over, here they go, trying for 2. McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you Thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Get set, stop.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's up? Yellow. Stop.
Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing here, Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
What's up? Yellow.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw with May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Trevion Henderson from 6 yards away. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
2nd and 10. Now Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Brings up 3rd down.
Purdy from the gun. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
Yellow.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Throwing here is May.
And it's caught.
And the Patriots are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. First and goal, New England.
To throw, it's May.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now first down. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 69 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Here goes it up. Crazy. Crazy.
Here's May. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
To the air, May.
touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs, 28 yards.
And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Here we go, start.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
This is 3rd down.
Crazy, crazy.
Off the play fake. Here's May. He'll try and do this himself.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
K'Lavon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Ready? Hiking 18.
Back to throw. Jennings. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
18. Watch out. Here we go. Yellow. Stop.
Purdy on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll to get this up to the 34-yard line. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Get set, get set. Up.
Purdy now to throw. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. And the pass.